It is our friend Callie Rovanpera. Yeah, it's a bit hot out here and a bit dusty. Quick question for well, one for you first, Callie. Carlos with a K on the back of your motorbike outfit. Tell me about that. We saw some beautiful pictures of you on a motorbike, and you had a red top on. Carlos. Who is Carlos with a K?
Maybe that's me.
Is that you? Do you enter things under assumed names? Have you got kind of, do you go in under the radars? Carlos, whoever.
I don't think that's really so under the radar, but yeah, it's my bike name maybe.
Oh, there we go. Alter ego, that's the word I was looking for, Yoni. Thank goodness you're a bit of a wordsmith and I'm not. Looked like fun though. You always enjoy getting on the bikes and having a bit of fun between rallies, a bit of relaxing?
Yeah, I like it a lot. I don't have time enough to ride, but it's good fun.
Yeah, and the weather in Finland looked perfect for it. Was it Finland?
Yeah, it was just one day when it was good. Now it has been really bad the last few weeks.
Has it? Dear, that's not good. Hopefully it'll clear up before the time we get there. Yoni, you've been competing with your dad. I used to bring my dad on events, and we used to fall out really regularly. We didn't quite do what you do. We didn't compete, but even on events, just driving road sections, we fell out. How was it with your dad?
I was testing in like a rallycross track, and he was only one run with me, so it's not competing. But he was with me.
Good. And that's special, isn't it? Those are special memories.
Yes, it is, and I'm doing a zero car with my Corolla in next Finnish Championship event, just before Estonia.
Fantastic stuff. Boys, best of luck this weekend. There we go, Callie Rovanpera. He is on a bit of a roll, isn't he? As I've seen the modelling you've been doing with the Sami Pyri merch range. Looks cool. Looks very cool. You must be happy with it.
You want one?
I want as much of it as you can give me. I love it. I will be your older person model because you're the young, fit, handsome athlete. I'm the older man, but that's a big market. So, yeah, I'm happy to model it for you.
Okay, it's a deal.
Oh, yes, I love a deal, I really do. Sami Pyri merchandise, that's a great idea. Did you design any of it?
Not really design, but of course I was looking after it.
And I have to say, Sami, I saw the modelling, I loved it, I loved the merch range. I saw the dog again. You have to clear something up. I'm assuming that dog's yours, but it's not your dog. It is almost Instagram famous now, that dog. Whose dog is it?
Actually, still I don't know which dog you're talking about. It's quite many dogs going on there.
The little one, the little kind of brown and white one.
But there is 4 of them.
Okay.
And still it would be a bit evil to say that it's my dog because it's clearly not mine. So to take someone's dog and say that that's mine, that's not so nice, I guess.
But you love the dog and the dog loves you. And that's really all that matters.
Yeah, that's true.
Listen, this weekend, Sami, another great opportunity, but you'll continue, I guess, doing your own thing as you've done all season.
Yeah, I think already Sardinia was again step better, so hope to repeat it.
Yeah, good luck, best of luck. And yeah, I'm a size medium, by the way. Thanks, mate. And you'll get some... Shut up, I'm not large yet. I've put on a few kilos, but not that many. Medium, thank you. Oh, these children can be so rude. They can be so rude at times. So rude. Oi, Tanak. Here we go. A very good morning to you, Tanak. How are you? How have you found the Recce so far?
Good afternoon.
Is it afternoon now? It is, you're right. Look, it's 4 minutes past 12.
Exactly.
Has it been a long morning for you? Were you up early this morning?
Yeah, Recce done more or less.
Yeah. You look quite fresh though still. You've got the air conditioning pumping out in the car, I guess.
Yeah, it's on full gas at the moment, so quite on the limit, but no, it's okay.
Yeah, and we're going to be on the limit this weekend with temperature, aren't we? 40 degrees tomorrow, 40 degrees maybe on Friday. It's difficult, really difficult. What do you do? What do you do to cope with that?
Yeah, it's not going to be too much fun in the car, I'm sure. It will be quite tough, but nothing else we can do. We just need to survive somehow. So.
Yeah. Survive and win the rally.
Exactly.
Oh, we love it with Tanak. He's on a roll. He really is on a roll. 2 great results. Now, isn't he a lovely man? He really is. Always got time for his fans. Thierry Neuville. Oh, Thierry Neuville. It's either your rally or it's Callie's rally. We can't decide whose rally this one is. 2 to you, 2 to Callie. It's one you've really enjoyed. And Hyundai have really enjoyed in the past.
Yeah, definitely. So 2 times we were able to make a full podium of Hyundai. So never 2 without 3, we say. So let's cross fingers.
It is remarkable because we talk about sometimes the fragility of this car, but you come to the roughest, toughest rally, and the car works. It's almost difficult to get your head around that.
I don't know. I mean, we had some great events over here. We look forward to some greater event this weekend. We need it definitely. We need that first victory for the team as well. Whatever it will be, me or my teammates, for the team we need to bring back a good result. But yeah, for our championship as well, it's important to score good points. However, it will be a bit of a lottery here this weekend with punctures and whatever. The stages are very rough, so it's a different kind of rally than what we've seen in the previous years.
Very good. Listen, the stages are rough, but I hear the coffee is far from rough. Martin was. Would you recommend him as a barista? He was doling out the coffee on Recce. Was his coffee good?
I don't drink any coffee, but
It seemed popular.
I know he's a very good barista, but I stick to the Red Bull.
Martin, next time the coffee shop's open, I'm coming for a coffee, just for your company.
The corner here.
See you there.
Hello.
Come on then, Wolfman. Is this what are you wearing? What is it?
See it there?
That's very subtle. Very subtle. I was expecting a big wolf's head.
That's probably next thing.
Apparently, once you start tattooing, it's very, very difficult to stop. Just talk to Jonny Holtonen about it.
No, I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm happy with a few key things.
Do you know, you've made me think about getting a tattoo. And I might, genuinely, you've made me think about getting a tattoo. I'm thinking, for my kids, I'm thinking about one.
Well, that one is on our engagement day,
Together forever.
and that one is the new one, another new one.
What does that say?
Chloe. In French, handwritten by me. And then I handwritten my name on her. So it's personal, you know?
I can't believe how much of a romantic you're turning out to be. Very quickly, how was Ascot? You met the king.
He met the king. yeah, my dad, yeah.
One more quick question. Grandad, this weekend, what's he doing? Your granddad?
Yeah, he is driving his first autocross race in 33 years. And then my cousin Oscar is driving, and then we have a lot of other family cousins driving. So it's a big motorsport weekend for us.
How old is Grandad?
74, maybe? But he practiced some launches yesterday. And then we were like, you shift second too early, so we are trying to teach him a bit. But, Oscar has done such a good job putting a car together for him. He's been flat out every day, It's good fun.
Watch that with interest this weekend. Oliver, lovely to see you. Lovely to see you as well. Adrian. Did you visit Martin's Cafe yesterday?
Yeah, we had a quick stop at Hyundai's van, had a very good coffee, and then carried on.
How good is the M Sport coffee?
It's this coffee you get like in bags that you.
Not so good.
Not so good, no.
Okay, well, it's good to take something from Hyundai occasionally.
Yeah, we can ask Rich for an upgrade on the coffee.
Listen, how are you feeling ahead of this one? It's another tough event, isn't it? But another great opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. It's very rough. I have a feeling some stage were not like repaired, or maybe there was a national event, I don't know. Except actually from this one, Tarzan is quite soft. It's a bit wider than in the past. They repair the road, so yeah, the heat is going to be a challenge. I don't know how you do in a sweater, but
It's not a sweater. It's a lightweight. It's genuine. It's a lightweight. It dissipates the heat. It's designed to do that.
we
It's not a sweater. It's not.
you have the AC on 18 degrees full on, and you are in a sweater outside.
You know what? I'm going to get an M Sport scarf for Josh. I've told him I'm going to get a purple one. I'm also going to get one for Lulu, because I saw Lulu sitting out in the sun the other day. The back of the neck is the worst thing to burn. Lulu, are you okay?
Honestly, I'm not burned yet, so I'm fine.
Well, I will get you one. Do you want one as well?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
It was a present. I was offering you a gift. You don't get many gifts from me as a Scotsman, that's for sure.
Then you can have some other ideas.
I'm thinking now. Good luck, boys. All the best. I thought you were very generous, Josh McElwain, in your rate the room. I saw your little piece. You gave that room 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I didn't want to look like a...
Well, if you went to, say, the Langham, or if you went to one of the top hotels in London, you've not given yourself a lot of wriggle room there to give them 9 or 10, have you?
I never go to them type of hotels, I don't know.
Yeah, no, nor do I. Not for many years, anyway. Rate my room where I am, I'm going to give mine a 6, and I might do it. You might have started something here.
Yeah, let's see. You can send the video.
I will do. How are you feeling ahead of this one? Josh, it's one you've been to a few times before. You know Greece.
We did it last year, 2024. We recce'd in 2023, so some knowledge. It's Greece, it's demanding, it's tough, the weather's going to be very hot, and it's one of them rallies. I think if you can pick through and keep good road position, you'll be doing okay. So I think Friday's a big day with a lot of single passes, and it's interesting.
It's all about looking after the car, isn't it? We haven't been here in June, late June, for many, many years. And in the modern edition, we haven't. It's always been late September. Is there much of a difference in what you're seeing in the roads and the type of surface?
Not so much in the roads, I would say. Maybe a bit more grass, and the cuts are a bit more hidden. So, yeah, there's places in there where you were cutting last year where there's grass, so you have to kind of explore the scenery and see if there's rocks. So, a bit of that there, but some new stages for us, so I think Saturday is going to be tricky for that there.
Here's something to look out for that I've never noticed before. Sunflowers. Lots of sunflowers in the fields that I've never noticed before.
It's very nice. It's a
Sunflower fields are very special, and there's lots of them at this time of year. Best of luck, boys. See you later on. Fancy things on the front of the car, but there's always fancy things on the front of this car. Always fancy things. I wonder whether they select a particular car. We're talking about the fancy things on the front of your car. Is that another fancy thing? The fancy things on your front of your car, Elvin. Does that give you any feedback, or is that just for the engineers?
Nothing for me.
Nothing for you at all. Is it just mapping the road? Is it temperatures? What was it doing?
No idea. You have to ask Tom.
We've come here. We don't know whose rally this one is. Is it Elvin Evans's rally?
It's anyone's rally. I would really say that it's a bit of a lottery. This rally is rough. So let's see what happens.
And we know it can be punishing first on the road, but it's the type of rally where road position isn't the most important factor, I guess, which is great from your point of view.
Well, I think it is in terms of performance. That's sure. It's so dry. It's cleaning a massive amount in some stages. So definitely, if you're struggling on Friday and there is no attrition, I doubt it. But if there is none, then it could be difficult. But I think there's a good chance there'll be a few things going on this weekend.
And obviously testing is so important, and we saw before Portugal tests that weren't really reflective. The test here looked good. It looked dry. It looked proper kind of Acropolis conditions. That will, I suppose, give you a bit of confidence.
Yeah, it was definitely a bit more representative, but the road was quite on the extreme side in terms of how rough it was, but all okay.
Good. Scotty, how are you, mate? All good?
All good.
Preparing for the new arrival. When do you mind if I ask when it's due?
September, while we're in Chile.
Are there any kind of provisional plans in place? Or are you definitely going to Chile?
I'm having all hands on deck at home. Sister's coming out, parents are coming out. It'll be full
how is, if needs be, how's Gwyndath on the notes? How's your dad on the notes? Could he stand in? What about Phil Mills? He could sit quite nicely, couldn't he, and read your notes?
Yeah, I'm not sure if he'd want to now, to be fair.
He wouldn't be used to the speed of Elvin Evans. Good stuff. Well done, Scotty. Good luck, mate. What a run he's on. He's on a championship winning run. But he's not going to do the championship. We've heard he's not doing Estonia. Always great to see you, champ. It really is always great to see you. You like this one, don't you? And there's a bit of unfinished business here, particularly after last year.
I'm not sure if I can say I like this one. I mean, obviously I'm here and I've tried a couple of times, but the last year has been not so kind with me here. The Greek gods have been a bit tough on me, so let's see what we can do. I think it's a ground where, for sure we have the speed, but it's definitely not only about speed here.
Here's the thing, Seb. The gods don't get bothered by mortals like me. It's only other gods that upset the gods of Greece, and you are a sporting god, so that's a positive.
Don't say too much, but no, at the end of the day, we are happy to be here. Of course, some stage is going to be very challenging, and for sure, a bit of luck will be needed this weekend. Let's see what we can do on Friday, second on the road too, but it's anyway going to be a long weekend, so for sure start position is not ideal, but many things can happen this weekend.
Bonne chance, mes amis, bonne chance. There we are. It is the champ, it is the gods. At Martins, we saw you in the Olympic Stadium the other day. Did you feel like a gladiator? Did you feel like a warrior? Did you feel like an Olympic athlete when you were there?
Yeah, it was my first trip to Greece, first touring. Yeah, I've never been here.
So no, it was quite cool.
The home of the gods. Sometimes you look like a rally god.
Yeah. Well, no, this one will be crazy. We'll need a little help from God as well. Yeah.
How important was it to get that great result in Latvia, particularly after the disappointment?
Or in Poland.
How important was it to get that great result in Poland after the disappointments of Sardinia?
Well, I don't know. Well, you know, we are learning and we are making mistakes. Probably you've done few mistakes in your life as well. So
I've done more than a few. I'll tell you, Martins, more than a few.
So we did one huge in Sardinia, but you know, we recovered in Poland. It feels like second home to us. But then again, this weekend is completely different again. We've never been here, and after the Recce, it looks like, wow. It will be quite challenging task to understand where you can drive faster, where you have to back off, and how to handle the situations. So it's not even like Portugal or Sardinia.
And the other big thing clearly is going to be the temperature. We're hearing tomorrow, okay, tomorrow's just the super special, 40 degrees they're talking about. That's difficult to deal with.
Yeah. Sometimes in the forecast it goes even up to 40 in Lamia. So yeah, I imagine the car it's at least plus 20 more or something.
It's going to be an exciting weekend. We wish you all the very best, and we'll see you tomorrow down in Athens.
Yeah, see you.
Looking forward to it. Look, that's how old I am. Look, I can't get up. See you then. As it's a bit dusty, Elliot. You're getting a little bit dusty. Couldn't you see me through the dust? It's hot and it's dusty. Hello there, Taka-san.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Are you looking forward to this weekend?
Yeah, will be very warm, but will be interesting, yes.
I have to say, Taka-san, you are maybe one of the busiest men in the WRC. Another flying trip to Japan between rallies, you never stop. You must have lots of miles with JAL, with air miles.
Yeah, I think that's only positive. Yeah, but yeah, a bit busy, but I was preparing pretty well for this rally, so it's okay.
Good. And it takes a lot of special preparation, doesn't it? Because it's so hot, it's so grueling. Long days again. You know, it's one of the toughest of the year without any question.
Yeah, I think going to be very tricky and difficult and tough in terms of temperature, of course, but also very rough impresses as usual. So yeah, never easy this rally, but yeah.
How was Aaron? Aaron, are you well prepared?
Aaron is good. Looking forward. I like it here.
Have you put in any extra training ahead of it because of the long days and the high temperatures? Any extra training?
Yeah, I don't think it will be as bad as Portugal, so should be okay.
Plenty of sun cream?
Always sun cream. Always sun cream.
Doesn't think it's as bad as Portugal. I hear it's going to be 40 degrees tomorrow. I think it'll be hotter than Portugal, Aaron.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Length of days, I mean, so from that side it's a bit better.
Maybe end of the tomorrow, maybe a different answer.
Maybe. Good luck, boys. Always lovely to see you. Jan Solans. It's the boys from the Philippines. My favourite livery, my favourite T-shirts. It's not my favourite holiday destination because I've never been there yet. But I'm waiting for the invite.
Yeah, you're looking for an invitation. I saw you.
Oh, I'm so easy to read. Listen, it's always tough here. I mean, you're from Spain, you're used to the heat, but we're expecting some proper heat this weekend. It just makes things a little bit more difficult, doesn't it?
Yeah, sure. But also for me, the most difficult thing about this rally is the rocks that you can find in the middle of the line. You already can see it on the Recce. And now also on this one, the first pass, you don't need to see only the rocks, also the turtles, because there were so many turtles there. And I stopped twice to move them for the line because I don't want nobody to die them. So, yeah.
You're a very good man. You're a very, very good man. Yeah, I do hope the turtles move away when the rally cars start on Sunday, because it could then be carnage, couldn't it? But listen, how'd you win this one? How'd you go about winning this one? There's so many things to think about. What's the approach? What's the strategy?
Quite difficult to say, to be honest, because you can go flat out, but you can have problems. But at the same time, if you save a bit, the rocks are there. So it's difficult to find a target.
Difficult balance, difficult compromise, but I'm sure you will be right there. Jan Solans, you have my award for such a lovely gesture in the stage. We love you even more for that. We rescued a turtle last year as well, didn't we, Elliot?
Yeah, there's footage of it now, actually. Luke Barry.
a little bit of advice to anyone who's rescuing turtles. If you're going to take it off the road, take it a good distance off the road. Don't just put it into the verge, because what they tend to do is turn around and walk straight back into the road. It's our favourite Greek driver, maybe even our favourite Greek, Jordan Serdaridis. Well, Greek, Belgian, Frenchman, but you're definitely Greek, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm definitely.
How good is it, Jordan, to be back here in June? Proper Greece conditions, proper Greece hot. It really is, a classic Acropolis kind of setup, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it will be very hot, dusty, stones. We'll get everything. I don't know if we'll get storms. Maybe on Saturday.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Well, so last year it was a drama for the rally ones, and I don't know this year, but we have very, very well prepared this rally because it's the last WRC we do this year.
Before you get into the T1 Plus and then come out of retirement next year. But Jordan, listen, just very quickly. Have you done any extra training for this one? We know you're fit, and we've seen you doing a bit of running and a bit of cycling. But 40 degrees, have you done any extra training ahead of it?
We have to drink a lot, and it's the same for everyone. Huh? Okay, of course, if you are 22 years old, it's easier than 61. Yeah, I'm 5 years the oldest of everyone. Huh? Wow. Yeah. So, but we are well prepared.
That's what we like to hear. We will watch Jordan. Freddie, good to see you as always. Look at that. The best Belgian co-driver. Maybe. I don't know. There's a few good ones in Belgium, but he's a top guy. Johan Rossel.
Hello, it's me.
It's you. It really is you. It's our favourite Frenchman, apart from Sébastien Ogier.
It's normal.
It's normal, yeah, because he's a god, and you're a demigod.
Yes. If I have just the half of Seb, I am okay.
You're getting there. Listen, how are you feeling ahead of this one, Johan? It's looking interesting for the championship, and this is a tricky event, when you've got to score points, isn't it?
For sure, it's so tricky, so demanding for the car, for the driver and co-driver also. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it seems the same stage to the second pass on last year. It will be very, very difficult for sure. For the tire, I think it's more or less clear this weekend. We need to manage the tire. We have just 26 tire, and it's not too easy to have this this package.
It's going to be a weekend of compromise, isn't it? It really is. Compromise speed, compromise strategy, compromise tyre choice. Best of luck, Johan. Our second favourite Frenchman. Good luck. There we are, Johan Rossel. It is heating up. So there we are, folks. A lot of talk there about rough stages, about roads that maybe haven't been graded since last year. We know it's tough. It's always tough. Could this be one of the toughest Acropolis rallies? I'm looking forward to it. I really am. Folks, you might have noticed, and if you haven't, then why haven't you noticed? We're also running a new Dirtfish Onboards channel. Press that button there. It will take you through to a cornucopia of the finest onboards. There are some great onboards that you might not have seen anywhere else on our Dirtfish Onboards channel. Obviously as well, Dirtfish. Well, we all know that Dirtfish is the #1 rally media in the world, but it's also the #1 driving school in the world. If you want a little bit more about how you can make the most of the Dirtfish Driving School, the wonderful facilities, instructors, cars that we have across in Seattle, there is the link. Press that button there and it'll take you straight through to our Dirtfish Driving School website. It's well worth having a look, and if you get the opportunity, it's well worth going across there. We also love to hear your 1, 2, 3. So if you if you've got an opinion on who's going to go well, who might not go so well this weekend, let us know in the comments below, and we will read those over dinner perhaps this evening, folks. Lots to come this weekend. It's great to have you with us.